patiently.
Uvacha said, Prajapati, the Lord of creatures,
Lord of creatures,
Anena, by this, Prasavi, Prasavisyadvam, be more and more prosperous.
be more and more prosperous.
Eshaha,
Certainly,
Vaha, your,
Astu,
let it be,
let it be,
Ishta, all desirable, Kamatu, bestowed. Translation. In the beginning of creation, the Lord of all creatures sent forth generations of men and demigods along with sacrifices for Vishnu and blessed them by saying, Be thou happy by this yajna, because its performance will bestow upon you all desirable things. Everybody can read one sentence, and I can start with the first one. The material creation of the law, of material creation by the Lord of creatures, Vishnu, is a chance offered to the conditioned souls to come back home, back to Godhead.
All living entities within the material creation are conditioned by nature because of their forgetfulness of their relationship to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
The Vedic principles are to help us understand this eternal relation that is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. The purpose of the Vedas is to understand it. In the Vedas and
Vedic hymns.
the Vedic hymns, it's like Satyam Vishwas Param. Therefore, the Lord of the living entities is the Supreme Personality of Vishnu.
In the Srimad Bhagavatam, also Sri Sukadeva Goswami describes the Lord as Pati in so many ways. Shriyapati, Yajnapati, Rajapati, Dhiyampati, Lokapati, Dharapati, Patir Gatis, Chandaka, Vrishni, Sarvatam, Satvatam, Prasiddhatam, Me Bhagavan Satam Pati. The Prajapati is Lord Vishnu, and he is the Lord of all living creatures, all worlds, and all beauties, and the protector of everyone.
The Lord created this material world for the conditioned souls to learn how to perform yajna or sacrifice for the satisfaction of Vishnu, so that while in the material world they can live very comfortably without anxiety. Then after finishing the present material body, they can enter into the kingdom of God.
That is the whole program for the conditioned soul. By performance of yajna, the conditioned souls gradually became Krishna conscious and become godly in all respects.
In this age of Kali, the Sankirta Yajna, the chanting of the names of God, is recommended by the Vedic scripture, and this transcendental system was introduced by Lord Chaitanya for the deliverance of all men in this age.
Sankirtana Yajna and Krishna consciousness go well together.
Lord Krishna in his devotional form as Lord Chaitanya is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam as follows, with special reference to the Sankirtana Yajna.
Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yagner Sankirtana Praye Yajantihi Sumedashaha.
This age of Kali, people who are endowed with sufficient intelligence will worship the Lord, who is accompanied by his associates by performance of the Sankirtana Yajna.
Other yajnas prescribed in the Vedic literatures are not easy to perform in this age of Kali, but the Sankirtan Yajna is easy and sublime for all purposes.
So just before you all came, we discussed this point, um, how there are four ages, just like seasons, and every age has a particular characteristic. So in this age, the characteristics of Kali Yuga is very, very flimsy. It is age of quarrel. For a for a fraction of a second, we all fight. You don't need a reason. Just like two leaves in the forest where they're very dry, just by rubbing, fire comes, right? Like that, just two people interact in this age of quarrel. It's called age of quarrel. And manda sumanda matayo manda bhagyabhi upadritaha. People in Kali Yuga are manda sumanda mati. Mandamati. They're not very intelligent. So you might say, Arre, we make AI and other agents, they don't even have rocket satellites. We are more intelligent than others, we can say, right? But why is it that we are considered mandamati? Any clue?
Don't understand the relationship with the higher self.
We think that we are the body.
We are more material driven and also, I mean, in terms of memory, like we don't even hold the mind.
Memory के लिए ठीक है. Intelligence. Why is Shastra saying people in Kali Yuga are mandamati?
Because
We are not intelligent in Krishna consciousness.
Yes, it's kind of a cheat answer, but why? Why do you say that? Do you believe you're intelligent?
Why did you ask? Yes, we are. It's one from the face. It's the It's the
It appears like.
It's one. It's the Prabhupada. Look at the Prabhupada podcast. Basically, one from the face.
Yeah, but do we understand? That's the question. It is there, but what is your priority in learning, right? In life, most of us don't have this as priority. What is intelligence really? Okay, let's talk about what is intelligence. To make money, cheat others, somehow or other, I should become rich, then that guy is considered intelligent. Look at Musk.
Find shortcuts.
Find shortcuts. He knows how to manipulate the government and he can make billions. Is that intelligence? But they are celebrated. Forbes magazine will print about them. They glorify Sundar Pichai. Intelligent guy. One speech he will give, right? One product launch.
We are wasting our energy on the material thing.
It's intelligence, but
What is
right now,
intelligence? That's what I'm asking. What is intelligence?
Understanding not this body.
The ability to find the solution to it. No, it's the ability to find where Krishna is and what
That's all correct.
Curiosity to find the connection with the higher self.
to analyze things,
To analyze
analyze
what?
things,
To what? Analyze to think what?
who we are.
Yeah, to separate. Intelligence is meant always to separate matter from spirit. If you cannot, that means always matter is cheating you. And you don't have intelligence to discriminate. So buddhi is to cut that. Buddhi is also compared by Krishna like a sword. Why you need a sword? To cut. What you have to cut? You have to cut illusion. So right now we all are at the grip of illusion. We cannot see things as they are. Pashyati na pashyati. Bhagavatam says we are people who have eyes, but we are blind. We have ears, but we are deaf. We cannot hear the holy name of Krishna. That's why we are deaf. We are vibrating, the tongue is vibrating, but we don't know to hear the holy name. In fact, if you know this much only, if you can vibrate and you can hear, you are already perfected your life. But this much we don't know to do. So this is intelligence to cut. Just like that is why a great devotee is also called as Paramahamsa. You know why? Hamsa means you give Hamsa, swan, milk mixed with water. Swan can drink only the milk and leave the water. Is it possible for us? Nobody can do that. But swan can do. Yeah.
It's not on the same topic, but it says Sankirtan Yajna referred to Bhag 11.5.229.
Bhagavatam.
Then search, it's not that. From clarify.
Where you are saying?
Bhagavad Gita.
7 point.
Bhagavatam, 11th canto.
So I searched it, it was a wrong step. Just continue.
What? Krishna Varnam. Krishna. Krishna. You should have
Reading after another sloka.
Let me see.
There is Namaste Vasudeva Namaste Krishna.
which website using?
Hmm.
Database.
Eleven five 32.
It's 32.
Oh, 29 it's written.
It's 32. It's a misprint. Okay.
Good to
Good
catch it.
point, really. Good point. We have to point it out to the editor.
So I have a question about I have a question about the translation. So the Lord of the creatures is sending Vishnu desirable things. Vishnu is the supreme Lord. So why would he want desirable things and sacrifices?
No, he's
It's the opposite.
providing all of us the opportunity to be happy in this world. How you can be happy in this world is by performing yajna. Yajna means to do sacrifice. Sacrifice means just like you were saying, kirtana. To glorify something is sacrifice. Well, when you like something, what do you do? No. Okay, you eat it. If it's edible, you eat it. And then after eating, what do you do?
Praise.
You praise it. You praise it. Whatever you like, you praise it. Yeah. Or you'll write a review or a comment, or you'll share because you're in digital world. You don't talk to people.
And then one is that no, my teeth doesn't my mind does.
No, your mind says. Everything ultimately is the mind. So mind is a repository of like and dislike. I told you, example of a switch. Mind only does like on or off, like or dislike. So you like something, mind only will record it as you like.
However, it says that the Lord of all the creatures are giving sacrifices and many demigods for Vishnu.
Yes.
Lot of
Like
people
I'll give you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the Lord of the creatures giving sacrifices to himself?
I'll give you an example. I work in the state government department, right? Now, the state government has provided a lot of facilities for people who are poor and who have children, they cannot pay rent, all these things. So they provide so many facilities. They give an apartment, they give money to food, they give energy, they give food stamps. All these things are providing, right? That's a huge department. Yeah, I can't even tell you how many people are working to actually provide these benefits for the people, especially children and all that, orphans and anybody. So the truth of the matter is, even though that such a big North Carolina State Department is organizing this program to reach out all the children and give the benefits. In reality, they are receiving money from the federal government. So they don't have actually any money. Federal government is giving them a budget every year and they are distributing this to all the people. How many counties are there? How many county workers are there? How many welfare workers are there to go and verify each person? Oh, yes, you deserve, you get it. Right? So, like that, the Supreme Lord, even though He's the Lord of all the creatures, He created a system of all the Prajapatis. And through them, all the gifts are given to us. But in reality, who's giving all this? Vishnu is giving.
I can answer his question in this way that when we are doing yajna, when the fire sacrifice is done, no, people think that you have to do this fire sacrifice for some demigod, somebody. But here it is saying very clearly that the fire sacrifice or sacrifice, it is to please Vishnu. That is what it is saying.
Yeah, but then why would Vishnu want to be pleased?
Because the only way when you can be happy or satisfied is when you please Vishnu.
It's the design.
It
just
is
like just like your body is designed in such a way that whatever you do, everything has to go to the stomach only. There is no other way. You cannot say hand can go separately, mouth can go separately, ears can go separately. You cannot do that. The way it is designed, it's all one function. And that function is just provide to the stomach. Then everything, all parts are happy. So that is why Vishnu is not being selfish. He is being very kind to us to say that if you are away from me, you will suffer
He's giving like all these things
as an opportunity.
for them to give it back.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
another way you can see is that we all understand now when we are in Krishna consciousness, we understand that the soul, how the soul can be happy is when you serve the Lord, because we understand the constitutional position of the soul is to serve, right? And we are understanding that we want to serve God. In this way, when God is giving, Vishnu is giving everything, he is indirectly making everyone serve him. You know that the creation, the way it is made, is so that we will somehow or the other serve him, so that we will be happy.
See, in this world, everybody has only one idea. You satisfy hunger, then you are doing good work. Even for us, you can't remain hungry. But we do not know soul is also hungry. We do not know how to satisfy that hunger. And that hunger can be satisfied only by praising Krishna. By praising Krishna. So when Krishna is telling, you praise me, you talk about me, he's not being selfish, he's trying to be very kind to you so that the hunger of the soul is mitigated. Understood?
Should try one thing. Sometimes you eat food without serving to Krishna before. You will the food won't taste that way. But when you serve to Krishna, the food will taste. You see difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is one way you can understand.
Like when
That's
satisfied also, you eat little also, you feel satisfied.
If you eat prasad.
If you eat prasad.
Like in temple, you go even when you get little, it's so
It's so
tasty.
tasty. Yeah.
Why would everyone say that?
It's not one person's experience.
Is there more logical? Well, if you want to have a tasty meal, you should have less, but then you want more. And that just makes that food more tasty.
Not always, not always.
Well,
It's beyond logic. It's beyond logic. So now this brings us to the next question, because in the entire Vedic culture, everybody, because just now Krishna is saying, he has set up so much Prajapatis and Devatas for our benefit. So naturally, people In India, we all worship so many Devi Devatas, right? That's the next thing. So actually the next sloka, if you see, the demigods being pleased by sacrifices will also please you, thus nourishing one another, there will reign general prosperity for all. So this secret the entire Vedic community knows. But I want you to draw your attention to 7th chapter. Go to 20th sloka. 7.20. Chapter 7, text 20. 340. 342. Got it? So now, see even though Krishna made this arrangement to worship all the devatas, now Krishna is giving a reason why people worship devatas. Somebody can read that.
Surrender unto demigods, follow the particular rules and regulations of worship according to their own law.
So why do they worship demigods?
Because they're distorted by material desire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now go to the next slogan.
Also, it's kind of like Greek gods. They're both worshiping
No, go to the next slogan.
the super soul. As human gods desire to worship the demigod, I make his faith steady so that he can devote himself to some particular religion.
Very powerful.
Right? So
Revealing.
yeah. So as soon as you because the Lord is in the heart, He's like He can smell our desires. You just have to desire and the Lord will smell it. So based on your desire, He will establish that faith in your heart so that that particular person worships so and so that they can achieve that benefit. So some people worship some motivational speakers because they see something in them. Oh, I love that guy. Warren Buffett, if I go, I just practice everything that he tells, I will become expert in stock market. People have that. So that faith comes in them because of their desire in the heart. The Lord arranges all these people to such places. Like all of us, we thought if we go to America, we'll all be happy. The Lord in the heart smelled it. Yeah. No problem. That faith is given to all of us. So we all made marching come here. So like that. Go to the next sloka. Somebody else can read that.
Now, with such a faith, he favors of a particular demigod and obtains his desires. But in actuality, these benefits are bestowed by me alone.
See, sometimes people say, right, now Trump got hurt. Somebody tried to kill him. And grace is here. So then what happened? Everybody said, oh, because he is a good devotee, Jesus protected him. And some people said, oh, he gave some donation to Krishna for the Rath Yatra in New York. So Krishna protected him. Now, how do you say it? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually did. The first Rath Yatra was sponsored by him.
Like several years ago?
Yeah, maybe like the very first Rath Yatra. We are talking about 47 years ago.
That's a reality or just fake
No,
media?
it's real. It's real. It's really real. Yeah. He just felt nobody did.
Famous, right? He,
No, he wasn't thinking of anything actually.
really?
Yeah.
Because generally the rich people.
Generally, they would like to get name. Yeah.
Back then he was.
Back then he was a young guy, he was like 25 or something when he did that.
He's like 80 now?
Yeah. Yeah. He's 79. 81? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So the point is, here, whatever you might think, ultimately it is Krishna who's doing everything from the background. Now read the next sloka.
Men of small intelligence worship the demigods, and their fruits are limited and temporary. Those who worship the demigods go to the planets of the demigods, but my devotees ultimately reach my supreme planet.
Yeah. So now Krishna is making that separation. Why people worship demigods, while people can worship demigods, according to Krishna, that's not a smart thing to do. Because you are not intelligent. Now we spoke about the word intelligence. Remember? Why intelligent? They are not intelligent. They are thinking, if I can enjoy now, I'm happy. That's all their intelligence is telling them. So that's not being very intelligent because those things will go away. So they are not very intelligent. Such people are attached to worshipping Devata because they have not understood the truth. To separate matter from spirit all the time at every point, just like you wear glasses. And the glasses can actually separate all the colors. Right now, we are only seeing five color, all only white color. But actually, there are seven colors. So you wear certain glasses, it can show you all the colors. Like that, if you wear the glasses of knowledge, it will tell you what is matter, what is illusion, and what is truth. So right now, we all think this body is real. It's matter. We are not the matter. We do not belong to matter. That is intelligence. Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's powerful.
Yes.
That's a different perspective.
But actually, Krishna matter belongs to
To
him.
me, but you can
Right
say,
now,
I belong
because
to Krishna. So.
yeah.
But
No, that-
Yeah.
yes. So he lets you think that some matter belongs to you. It's fine.
we are
Yeah, so that's the faith. As you, I think what we read is whatever we believe, Krishna makes that belief strong.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if you believe we are a part of Him,
Yeah.
then we can have that thought that matter
Yes.
belongs to me. Like I'm not the servant.
Right.
I'm not at the whimsies of matter.
Right.
I can use matter and control.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
now the next sloka I will read, brings us back to Richa's question. She asked a question before you all came. She wanted to understand what is this Brahman, unmanifest, Nirakar Brahman. So many people say Bhagwan has no form, it's light, right? Many people say like that. When you die, you just enter into some light, which is not false, but it is partial truth. So Krishna is explaining about that point here. You can read. You can read this.
Unintelligent men who know me not think that I have assumed this form and personality. Due to their small knowledge, they do not know my higher nature, which is changeless and supreme.
So this basically the sloka says Avyaktim Vyaktimapannam. Avyakti means unmanifest. There is Nirakar Brahman. From that Vyakti means I, the Supreme Lord, came. People think like that. From Nirakar, Omkar, from Omkar, everything Srishti came. Even Bhagavan came like that. People think like that. So one class of people, especially those who are coming from the chain of Sankaracharya, the disciples of Sankaracharya, they claim that even Krishna's form, when Krishna came, he took a form that is like our form, which is temporary. But Krishna doesn't say his form is not temporary, it is eternal form. So they call even Krishna's form as Maya Rupa. Yes. Maya means it is temporary. It is illusion. Krishna created an illusion. Actually, the Supreme Lord does not have a form. The reality is he does not have a form. So, but Krishna is refuting here. See the very first line. Avyaktim vyaktim apannam. Who thinks like that? Manyate mam abuddhaya. People with less intelligence, they think like that. Manyate mam abuddhaya. So I'm not like that. From me, everything came. That's what Krishna is trying to tell here. So they say, we actually, in reality, we all are Narayana Rupa only. They get confused here. Because we are all soul, Krishna is saying we are all same nature of Krishna. So, just like Krishna is Narayana, we also are Narayana. In quality, we are true. We are same like Narayana. But why you are thinking you are not like God, like Narayana? Because your ahamkara came in between. So you are thinking I'm a boy, I'm a girl, I'm a man, I'm this, I'm that. So what made you not Narayana? Your ego. Just like you take a pot, okay? One pot, earthen pot is there. Actually, what is this earthen pot? It's earth. But when it took that shape, earth, then what happened? It had certain volume. So there is little air inside that. Correct? So they give an analogy. Now you break that earthen pot, which is like your ahankara. You break it. What happened now? That small little air inside merged with the cosmic air. So you yes, pot exactly. So moment you break it, then what happens to the earth? Become part of the cosmic creation. So then you are also Narayana.
What is like body and it's like an ego.
Yes. So you break both of it, then you become part of the universe. So that is there. You ask, then why are some people beggars? How can Narayana be beggar? Then they say, oh, he is Daridra Narayana. So they come up with this, then that logic fails. They don't know how to reconcile that logic.
No, but this
Daridra
logic that we are part of higher self,
which
that
is not false.
yeah, that
Which is not false. We are just like a drop of water from the ocean. As if you take it to the lab, it has all the chemical composition of the ocean. There is no difference, right? But can the drop of water create a tsunami? Yeah. But if the same drop of water goes back into the ocean, yes, it has the same power of the tsunami. Right now we are separated. Exactly. Yeah.
But analogy, that's something, you know.
It appears like that. You no matter how many tiny drops of water you take out, just like the sun is coming, unlimited water is evaporated, but the sun, the ocean, anything is happening. The level of the ocean is changed. Never. So I told you one spiritual formula, math. You remember? Isopanisha.
plus what is one.
1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 equal to 1. You remember that? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Visishyate. This is the sloka, formula number 1 in math, in spiritual math. Means you take 1 whole minus 1, which is also whole. What you will get is 1 full whole. While you get that 1 full whole, that 1 whole, and what you remove and what is remaining in the first place, all are Purna. Acknowledge. That is Krishna's creation.
It's not one, it's actually infinite.
It's, yeah, 1 is absolute 1. It's not like what we understand as material 1. Yeah. Because you are thinking in this mind, you are thinking you are a boy. Moment you stop thinking that you are a boy, and if you understand your Atma, then there is no difference between you and Narayan. That's what they want to say.
Is it a wrong philosophy?
It is impartial philosophy. It's not wrong. It is impartial. It is not complete.
Is it a wrong philosophy?
It is impartial. It is not wrong. 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 It is impartial. It is not complete.
So
It-
what is the missing part here?
They are equating the quantity, not the quality.
So
We are quality wise, we are same. But quantity wise, we are never the same. Just like the drop of water is never the ocean. Just like a drop of fire, one spark of fire is never the same as a big fire. You take out little one spark, very soon it will go away, fade out. But when it is inside the big fire, it cannot. The same way with the sun, you take one ray of the sun, if you take, you can easily cover it with a cloud. But sun itself, you can never cover it with any number of clouds. So that is the difference between quantity. So quantity wise, we never same. Quality wise, yes. Yeah.
But let's say tons of us humans um drop the ego and become like Narayana, right? But what if we like all like join forces here on Earth? Would that make like the human population Narayana? And
We are, in fact, the spiritual world, majority of the people are all like that, completely liberated. They have no false ego. In fact, the percentage who are living here in this world is 1%. 99% all the souls are there. How many people are in the jail? Percentage wise. That's all. Same way. Normal people who live outside the jail are majority. So people who live in this material world, very less. We created, why created this jail? We wanted to be away from Krishna. Not Krishna wanted. We wanted. Yeah. Because we want to imitate Krishna. So there is no way that small, tiny spark soul can ever become like Krishna. So he has to create a stimulated world to make you think you can be a big controller like God. You can also control like him. So he has to give you an opportunity to make you think like that. But you have that desire. I also have that desire. She also has that desire. Everybody here want to be the greatest. We all want to be the smartest. We all want to be the richest. Now Krishna has to make it a fair game. I am not in the middle. You guys fight it out. So you know how to overpower others, then you become that much more smarter guy.
No, but I think his question was that thought he only gave us.
No,
But I think
no, thought, you're not asking about thought.
we all started with Mama, right?
Yes.
How did we come here? If Krishna created us, right? Then he must have created us how he wanted to create us, correct?
Yes, no, it's correct. Because just like you already answered your question. He created like him, right? And what is one of the qualities of Krishna? He's independent, supremely independent, Abhignaswara, supremely independent. So what quality we all have? We also want to be independent. Exactly. Exactly. So independence means that only. If Krishna controlled you, that means he took away your independence. He doesn't want to take away our independence.
But he has little independence.
We have little independence.
No, but then we said that when you got created, then it's all okay, right? But when you start living, you start gathering impurities. That impurities are yours only.
Correct.
So
So once you come inside this world,
but then you choose impurities and went.
correct.
Oh, we got
Right?
when we
So
entered.
who is responsible for that?
So we entered this
Yeah.
world and then
Exactly. That's what Krishna is saying. People are going on getting distracted. So even to help in your distraction, Krishna is helping you.
So why like not create
Why Krishna faith?
No, Krishna actually to become
No, he's just giving you an opportunity to explore what it is like to be exercising your independence outside of Krishna. That's all. Exactly. And all it takes is only 1 second. It might feel like we are so long, just like in the dream. If you are in the dream, you can dream for 100 years, 500 years, also in the dream you can stay. But if you wake up, what happened to all the dream? 100 years dream, what happened? Gone. Just like that, gone. Like that, it appears like we are here in this world for so long. Moment you turn your face towards Krishna, boom, I I just came here for a second and I experienced the illusion. That's all. That is why time is an illusion here. There is no time in the spiritual world. The time is actually illusion, the fourth dimension. Yeah, yeah.
It's just like how dad, if you want to enjoy, the dad will let you enjoy for a bit.
Until
As long as you want to, and the moment you want to listen to him, he is more than happy.
you take you.
Eventually, came and like this now fun.
But to say I have no fun, I'm leaving takes millions of years to say. But with good association, you can come very fast. That is the power of good association. And what is the best association you can have in this world? Hari Kirtana. To get Krishna. So those who learn this knows this is the real treasure. This treasure I have to accumulate. Then you are very intelligent. That's what the sloka today said. Yajanti Sumedashaha. Only intelligent men of Kali Yuga will take to this Sankirtana Yajna, to Kirtana for Krishna. Make sense?
This 11.5.32 is weapons also.
So in Sankirtana weapons, what he says is basically in every yuga, the Lord has 4 hands. 2 hands is carrying Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. We all know that, right? 2 are for demons, to kill the demons. And the other 2, Padma and Shankha, is for devotees. So when he comes here in this Kali Yuga, the Lord is raising his hands. You see that? Chaitanya Nityananda. They're raising his hands and showing, see, in this age, I don't have any weapons. I don't have any weapons. My only weapons are Parshada. Parshada means devotees of Krishna. I brought so many devotees of Krishna with me. These are my weapons. Raise hands, no more weapons. So I'm not going to kill any of you guys. Don't worry. So all you have to do is chant the holy names of Krishna in the association of other devotees. Then there is a demon inside, little demon is sitting inside us. That demon will be killed, and a little devotee also is sitting in us. That devotee will be protected.
Next, you guys.
Same plan. Yes,
The next is same body.
body. Exactly.
Good job. Good job.
But in reality,
So that's why he's just giving his name. So it is in this age, in Kali Yuga, how did he incarnate? Through his sound vibration. So he's called Nama Prabhu. His incarnation is through the name. That's why this is the holy name. Is incarnated through these weapons. These are the weapons. Shankha. So that is why we also celebrate Rath Yatra. You know why we celebrate Rath Yatra? The same thing, we try to take it out to the people. So everybody wants to get Krishna. So this is a way of drawing Krishna in your heart. the devotees of Krishna, the best of all, the gopis, they showed how to bring Krishna in your heart. So with great love, they're pulling the Lord. So please come into our heart of Vrindavan. Yes. So next Saturday we are planning to do, so we need all volunteers, everybody to make it. Yes. We can talk about how to make that a pleasant event. And we sent out a small WhatsApp message in the group, neighborhood group, and we told wherever whoever wants to come, when the Lord is coming out, we can stop at their house. They can do a small aarti, they can offer flowers or fruits or whatever they want. So make sure the entire experience is a pleasant one. We be little organized. We can have some aarti plate or something ready, and then somebody stop that cart and not pull away like that. So also we are thinking to make the parade itself colorful. Maybe everybody can decide on some nice same color theme of dress, or everybody wear those garlands, like kids were wearing garlands. Everybody can wear one garland, catch some nice flags, make the parade look very pretty.
And we have
And
actually dhoti and kurta also. I got
yeah,
it in
we
here.
have about 8 kurtas she got, and
Different sizes. If anybody wants,
everybody can wear
costing
kurtas.
cost I'm selling like $10 for the kurta, $15 for the dhoti.
Yeah.
If anybody wants, I have couple of them.
No,
So-
eight of them.
Yeah, couple. Yeah, that's what. I don't know.
Couple means
No, not couple. Yeah, like that. I exactly don't know how. I think it's 8, but I have to see again. I think it's 8, but there are different sizes. So like that. So everybody wants to wear dhoti. It will be nice if men also wear Indian. Generally, what happens? We all women wear traditional clothes, but men always wear.
only jeans.
It comes from the which is the
This is the only time when we.
So the neighbor helped build that cart, so we can actually see
Yeah, we
how more we did. We can improve on that, some garland or something, make it more attractive.
Actually, we'll tell you. We'll go inside and we'll tell you
Yes,
what
we can
happened.
see, yeah. So we chant Mahaprasadi Govinda.
We already chanted.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bhagavad Gita पाठ की जय,
जय।
प्रभुपाद की
जय।
जय।